Julia Roberts was born as Julia Fiona Roberts on October 28, 1967 in Smyrna, Georgia, into a family that already had deep ties to the world of acting and storytelling. Her parents, Betty Lou Berdemus and Walter Grady Roberts, were actors and drama instructors who encouraged creativity in their household from an early age. Their passion for theater and performance shaped the atmosphere in which Julia grew up, exposing her to acting long before she imagined becoming one of Hollywood's most recognizable stars. Despite financial struggles and personal hardships within the family, Julia's upbringing was filled with imagination, artistic expression, and encouragement to pursue dreams fearlessly. She attended Griffin Middle School and later Campbell High School, where her confidence and natural charm began to stand out. Julia participated in school activities and displayed a growing fascination with performing arts. Even during her teenage years, she possessed the captivating smile and magnetic personality that would later become her trademark. Friends and teachers often noticed her charisma and ability to command attention effortlessly. Though fame was still far away, the foundation for her remarkable future had already been built through perseverance, creativity, and determination nurtured during her formative years in Georgia. The bold move to New York and the beginning of a dream. After graduating from high school, Julia Roberts made a daring decision that would ultimately change the course of her life forever. Determined to pursue acting professionally, she left Georgia behind and moved to New York City, a place overflowing with ambition, opportunity, and intense competition. Like countless aspiring performers, she arrived in Manhattan carrying dreams larger than life and a willingness to work tirelessly for success. The city introduced her to the realities of the entertainment industry, where auditions were exhausting, rejection was common, and recognition was difficult to earn. Yet Julia refused to surrender to discouragement. She studied acting, worked on modeling assignments, and immersed herself in the vibrant creative culture surrounding her. Her dedication and persistence slowly began attracting attention from casting directors who recognized her natural screen presence and emotional authenticity. New York became the training ground where she sharpened her skills and learned the discipline necessary to survive in a demanding profession. Although success did not come overnight, Julia's resilience distinguished her from many other hopeful performers struggling to break through. Every audition, callback, and small opportunity moved her closer to the extraordinary career waiting ahead, laying the groundwork for her future transformation into an international superstar admired around the world. Early film roles that revealed an emerging star. Julia Roberts took her first important steps into Hollywood during the late 1980s, gradually establishing herself as a fresh and exciting talent. One of her earliest notable appearances came in the film Satisfaction in 1988, where audiences immediately noticed her captivating charm and natural ability in front of the camera. Although the movie itself achieved modest success, Julia's performance hinted at the arrival of a promising young actress with enormous potential. The same year, she gained wider recognition through Mystic Pizza, a coming-of-age drama centered around friendship, ambition, and romance in a small coastal town. Julia portrayed Daisy, a spirited young woman struggling to balance independence and love, delivering a performance praised for its warmth and authenticity. Critics admired her ability to bring emotional depth to relatable characters, while audiences connected with her sincerity and charisma. Mystic Pizza became an important turning point because it introduced Julia Roberts as more than just another newcomer trying to survive in Hollywood. Instead, she emerged as a performer capable of carrying emotional scenes with confidence and natural grace. Her growing reputation within the industry opened doors to larger projects and stronger opportunities, preparing her for the breakthrough role that would soon transform her life forever. The emotional impact of Steel Magnolias and critical recognition. Julia Roberts experienced a major career breakthrough with her unforgettable performance in, quote, Steel Magnolias in 1989, a film that showcased both her emotional range and remarkable screen presence. Portraying Shelby Eatonton, a young woman living with diabetes while navigating complicated family relationships and personal struggles, Julia delivered a deeply moving performance that resonated with viewers everywhere. Her portrayal balanced humor, vulnerability, courage, and heartbreak in a way that demonstrated maturity far beyond her years. Audiences connected emotionally with Shelby's determination to embrace life despite her health challenges, while critics praised Julia's ability to portray intense emotions with authenticity rather than exaggeration. The film featured an ensemble cast filled with legendary actresses, yet Julia still managed to shine brightly among them. Her work earned her an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress, introducing her to a new level of recognition within Hollywood. More importantly, Steel Magnolias proved that Julia Roberts possessed the talent necessary to move beyond lightweight romantic roles and succeed in emotionally demanding dramatic performances. The film became a cultural favorite and remains one of the defining moments of her early career. It marked the beginning of Julia's transformation from rising actress into one of Hollywood's most admired and bankable stars. Pretty Woman and the explosion of global fame. In 1990, Julia Roberts became an international sensation with her legendary performance in Pretty Woman, a romantic comedy that remains one of the most beloved films in cinematic history. Starring opposite Richard Gere, Julia portrayed Vivian Ward, a lively and street-smart woman whose unexpected romance with a wealthy businessman captured audiences worldwide. Her infectious smile, emotional sincerity, and effortless chemistry with Gere turned the film into a cultural phenomenon almost instantly. Pretty Woman achieved enormous box office success and transformed Julia Roberts into a household name practically overnight. Audiences adored her combination of humor, vulnerability, intelligence, and confidence, qualities that made Vivian unforgettable. The role earned Julia an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress and established her as Hollywood's newest leading lady. More than simply creating a successful film, Pretty Woman reshaped Julia's entire career trajectory, making her one of the most sought-after actresses in the entertainment industry. The movie also helped define romantic comedies for an entire generation, with Julia becoming widely recognized as America's sweetheart. Her star power grew rapidly after the film's release, and producers recognized her extraordinary ability to attract audiences while delivering performances filled with warmth and emotional connection. From that moment forward, Julia Roberts became a permanent fixture in Hollywood's elite circle, dominating the 90s with versatility and charm. Throughout the 1990s, Julia Roberts strengthened her reputation as one of Hollywood's most successful and versatile actresses through an impressive series of box office hits and critically praised performances. While romantic comedies remained an important part of her career, she consistently demonstrated an ability to move comfortably between different genres. Films such as The Pelican Brief, Sleeping with the Enemy, and My Best Friend's Wedding highlighted her range, proving she could excel in suspenseful dramas, emotional stories, and lighthearted comedies alike. One of her most memorable successes came with Notting Hill in 1999, where she starred opposite Hugh Grant as world-famous actress Anna Scott. The film's charm and emotional honesty made it a timeless romantic favorite, while Julia's magnetic presence once again captivated audiences globally. She followed that success with Runaway Bride, reuniting with Richard Gere, and reminding viewers why their on-screen chemistry remained so beloved. During this era, Julia Roberts became synonymous with star power, elegance, and emotional relatability. Her films consistently performed well commercially, and her popularity transcended generations and international borders. Few actresses of the decade matched her influence or appeal, making the 1990s arguably the defining period of her extraordinary cinematic legacy. Erin Brockovich and an Academy Award triumph. The year 2000 marked another defining milestone in Julia Roberts' remarkable career with her unforgettable performance in Erin Brockovich. Based on the true story of a determined legal assistant fighting against corporate environmental abuse, the film showcased Julia at the peak of her artistic abilities. Portraying Erin Brockovich, she embodied intelligence, toughness, humor, and compassion with extraordinary authenticity. Audiences admired the character's relentless pursuit of justice, while critics praised Julia's emotionally powerful and deeply human performance. Unlike many glamorous Hollywood roles, Erin Brockovich was flawed, outspoken, and fiercely independent, qualities Julia portrayed with exceptional conviction. Her performance earned universal acclaim and ultimately won her the Academy Award for Best Actress, solidifying her place among the greatest actresses of her generation. The victory represented more than personal achievement. It symbolized her evolution from romantic comedy icon into a respected dramatic performer capable of carrying complex narratives. Erin Brockovich also reinforced Julia's ability to portray strong women who challenged authority and fought for meaningful causes. Even decades later, the performance remains one of the most celebrated in modern Hollywood history. Winning the Oscar elevated Julia Roberts to an even greater level of prestige, ensuring her legacy extended far beyond commercial success and celebrity popularity, expanding her legacy through drama and mature roles. As the entertainment industry evolved during the 2000s and 2010s, Julia Roberts continued proving her longevity by embracing mature and emotionally challenging roles. Rather than relying solely on the romantic comedy image that first made her famous, she deliberately pursued projects that showcased depth and complexity. Films such as, quote, "Oh Closer," revealed a darker, more emotionally layered side of her acting abilities. Her portrayal of Anna, a mysterious photographer trapped in complicated relationships, demonstrated remarkable subtlety and emotional intelligence. In 2013, Julia earned further acclaim for Auguste Osage County, a powerful family drama based on Tracy Letts' Pulitzer Prize-winning play. Playing Barbara Weston, she delivered a fierce and emotionally charged performance opposite an exceptional ensemble cast. Critics praised her commanding screen presence and ability to portray emotional exhaustion, anger, and vulnerability simultaneously. Julia's willingness to take on demanding dramatic material showed that she remained artistically ambitious, despite decades of success. She continued challenging herself creatively, while maintaining the charisma audiences had admired since the beginning of her career. This period of her life illustrated her evolution not just as a celebrity, but as a seasoned performer committed to meaningful storytelling. Her sustained relevance in Hollywood demonstrated extraordinary resilience within an industry known for constant change and fierce competition. Entering television and reaching new generations, Julia Roberts surprised many fans by expanding her career into television, proving once again that she was unafraid to explore new creative territory. In 2018, she starred in the psychological thriller series Homecoming, produced for Amazon Prime Video. The project marked a significant shift because Julia had spent most of her career dominating the film industry rather than television. However, her transition was seamless and highly successful. Playing Heidi Bergman, a former caseworker connected to a mysterious government program, Julia delivered a subtle and captivating performance filled with tension and emotional complexity. Critics praised her ability to sustain suspense while portraying a deeply conflicted character struggling with fragmented memories and hidden truths. The role earned her a Golden Globe nomination and introduced her work to younger streaming audiences unfamiliar with some of her earlier films. Around the same period, Julia also starred in Wonder, a heartfelt drama about acceptance, kindness, and family. Her performance as Isabel Pullman, a supportive mother raising a child with facial differences, touched audiences deeply because of its warmth and sincerity. Through both television and film, Julia demonstrated an enduring ability to remain relevant while adapting gracefully to changing entertainment trends and audience expectations in the digital era. Love, marriage, family, and life beyond Hollywood. Beyond her extraordinary career achievements, Julia Roberts' personal life has long fascinated the public, particularly her relationships and dedication to family. In 1993, she married country singer Lyle Lovett in a romance that attracted widespread media attention because of their contrasting personalities and unexpected pairing. Although their marriage ended in divorce in 1995, the relationship remained one of Hollywood's most talked-about unions of the decade. Several years later, Julia found lasting happiness with cinematographer Daniel Motter, whom she met while filming Pisma, the Mexican on the Their relationship blossomed gradually, leading to marriage in 2002. Together, they built a stable family life largely away from Hollywood's constant spotlight. The couple welcomed twins Hazel and Phineas, followed later by their son Henry, creating a close-knit household centered around privacy and normalcy despite Julia's immense fame. Friends and colleagues often describe Julia as deeply devoted to her children and protective of her family's personal life. Throughout the years, she balanced demanding professional commitments with motherhood, demonstrating that international stardom and family devotion could coexist. Her enduring marriage to Daniel Motter has frequently been viewed as one of Hollywood's stronger and more grounded relationships, reflecting mutual support, resilience, and a shared commitment to maintaining stability amid intense public attention. Rumors, public concern, and the importance of truth. In recent years, various sensational rumors concerning Julia Roberts' health have circulated online, including dramatic stories claiming she was battling terminal throat cancer. These reports spread rapidly across social media platforms and video-sharing websites, often accompanied by emotional narratives designed to shock audiences and generate attention. However, there has been no credible confirmation from Julia Roberts, her representatives, or major verified news organizations supporting such claims. Stories describing tragic hospitalizations, devastating diagnoses, or emotional farewell messages from her husband Daniel Motter appear to be exaggerated or entirely fabricated internet rumors rather than verified facts. celebrity misinformation has become increasingly common in the digital age, where emotionally charged content can spread quickly before its accuracy is checked properly. Fans around the world reacted with concern because Julia Roberts has remained such a beloved public figure for decades. Nevertheless, it is important to rely on trustworthy journalism and official statements rather than unverified online speculation. Throughout her career, Julia has maintained remarkable professionalism and resilience despite constant media attention. Her legacy should be celebrated through her artistic achievements, humanitarian efforts, and enduring influence on popular culture, rather than through misleading rumors intended primarily to attract views and online engagement. Respect for truth and personal dignity remains essential when discussing any public figure's health or private life. A lasting Hollywood legacy. Built on talent and grace, Julia Roberts' journey from a creative childhood in Georgia to becoming one of the most celebrated actresses in Hollywood history remains an inspiring story of determination, talent, and perseverance. Over several decades, she captivated audiences through unforgettable performances that balanced emotional depth, humor, warmth, and authenticity. From early successes in, quote, Mystic Pizza and, quote, Steel Magnolias, to iconic achievements in, quote, Pretty Woman, Notting Hill, and, quote, Erin Brockovich, Julia consistently demonstrated an extraordinary ability to connect with viewers across generations. Her performances reflected both vulnerability and strength, allowing audiences to see themselves within the characters she portrayed. Beyond professional success, Julia also built a fulfilling personal life centered around family, love, and privacy, despite constant public scrutiny. Her willingness to evolve artistically through dramatic roles and television projects further showcased her versatility and commitment to storytelling. Even after decades in the spotlight, she continues to command admiration from fans and respect from fellow actors and filmmakers. While rumors and sensational headlines may occasionally dominate online discussions, Julia Roberts' true legacy lies in her remarkable body of work and enduring cultural impact. She remains a symbol of elegance, resilience, and cinematic excellence, whose influence on Hollywood and popular culture will continue inspiring future generations for many years to come.